Alrighty. Oh my god. The what? Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Ignore the crappy green screen. I forgot to turn this light on. Bear with. There we go. I am very confused. Oh, that's just bugged. Bear with me. Actually, if I just move you slightly. It's not working as well. Coolio. That's a little strange. Left light boost. It's kind of working. Okay, cool. It's all working. And let me just make sure I'm live on YouTube. All right, I am live on YouTube. I am. I can tell that. I can see that. Oh. Snooze! Let me repeat. Snooze! Mateo! My voice! I don't know! Help me! CNSUOS. At this point, I don't turn it on because I know you like to remind me. Let's think of it like that, okay? Wow. I keep getting logged out of Twitch. It's annoying. Thankfully, it's quick, but How you doing, Mateo? How's it going? How was your day, man? Let me also turn this down. Why is that you right now? What about you? It's all right. I'm all right. I've been doing good. Popped into the pharmacy, you know. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. They drugged me with like 50 things though. They said, "Man, you are mentally ill." I was like, "Yeah, bud." Because that's me 24/7. That's true. But don't worry, this Nintendo Direct, it's definitely gonna be announced. They were 100% right. What do you mean? What do you mean, huh? Oh, thank you, Beto. Appreciate that, man. Anyway, by the way, today we have a bunch of gaming news that I've compiled. Some should be short, some should be a while. We'll see how we feel. You're too far gone at this point. That's not true. It's a bit chilly. I might grab myself a little jacket. You have the apologies? That's amazing. That's amazing. I put it on when I sleep at night. Just for the love of it. Okay, really quick news. I'm just gonna drop, just right now. Let me just give this out. This is these are deals, very small deals, right now. Oh, that one's cute. I like that one a lot. That's very cute. Celeste Grandma. Oh, she was terrifying. But yeah, these are just small deals. I just wanted to point out if you're interested at all. You've got a horror collection here from the Humble Bundle. These have the Dark Picture Anthology, as well as Little Nightmares, which you already have, as well as just more Dark Picture anthologies. You can get them all for £15.40, £20.40, for £25.40 if you would like to support more. You can get them all for £15.40. You can get select amounts. It's a decent deal. It's a decent deal. Nothing too special, nothing I'm too interested in, but I'm just going to point this out. The other one that we have is the Civilization deal. This one is a pretty sick deal. You get like all of Civ 6 and as well as all of its expansions. You get a lot of stuff. You can get it for about £13.86, but obviously if you would like to donate more for charity purposes, you can. Pretty insane deal. I know this isn't really up in your forte, but I'm just pointing this out. You also can get a bunch of mystery games. I've never played any of these. The only one I'm aware of, is just by, proxy of understanding what Vertigo is this one. But if you are interested in any of these games, feel free to check them out. You get them for a minimum £15.28. And then there's RuneScape, Devourer, which if you would like to support RuneScape. Siberia is a really good game. I've never heard of Siberia. Siberia, the world before. He was beginning a career.
Time ago.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, I remember that. Then you have RuneScape Devourer, which you can get for £15.43. This is just a bunch of deals. I don't really know much about RuneScape. You can get House Flipper games, which I'm assuming is just building a house. And you can get them all for £11.55, which is pretty fucking good. And then you can get Generation Zero games for at minimum £11.55, which once again, I don't know much about, but this is pretty cool. You can get a bunch of stuff here. But that's basically all the Humble Bundle deals. Obviously, you can also find specific on sale games here as well. If anyone is interested, you can get Manor Lords for $24.49, which is a pretty good deal. It's a relatively recent game. What else? You can get Chivalry, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk for $21.77. Pretty good, right? Pretty good deals. The other thing that I wanted to point out, deal-wise, is you can get is that Nintendo has a bunch of deals going on. You can get The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for $49.99. $20. It's decent. Obviously, it doesn't matter to us, but it's pretty good. Super Mario Maker 2, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pikmin 4, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and the physical edition of Nintendo Switch Sports for $39.99 is actually pretty good. Now that you bring this up, let me send you something, sure though? As well as Super Mario Odyssey and Pikmin 1 plus 2 for $29.99 each is honestly a great deal. Accessories also dropping $20 off for Joy-Con controllers and for the Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch carrying case. But yeah, I just thought this was a pretty fun thing. I just wanted to bring this up first thing first, just because I found it interesting. Are there any of these games, any of these deals that you're interested in getting or otherwise? I'm curious. I think for me, the only one I'd be slightly interested in is the Nintendo deal for the Pikmin games. I'd probably get that, as well as depending on the mystery games on offer, I may get that mystery bundle. What's this? Oh, Steam Deck. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, same but meh. Okay. Limited edition white launching worldwide. Are you getting this? Are you just sending this just because it's cool? Steam Deck OLED Limited Edition White will be available worldwide on November 18th, 2024 at 3 p.m. PST. This model will cost 679 USD. I don't know what that translates to here. Yeah, it is a bit expensive. How much is the regular? How much is the regular? Okay, so at the very, it's the same price. It's the same price. Oh. That's a bit insane. That's a bit fucking insane. Our new customers in Australia are included as well. The limited edition white model will ship alongside all other Steam Deck models. Why is it so much more expensive? Does it have anything else? Or is it just literally a coat of paint? It has all the same specs. Right. It's weird to have a limited edition for a console that's literally just one monocolor. Like, yeah, I'd get it if it was like, you know, a unique design, you know, like a Valve design or whatever, sure. It's a bit weird to have it just be white. It's not even like a pink or purple, it's just white. I don't know, that's such a weird thought to me. Yeah, it's very extravagant. What do you think of consoles having multiple colors and palettes and stuff like that? That's the one thing I like about the PlayStation's design, is that it allows for customization, which I think is kind of cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, design-wise, I think the Xbox Series X is perfect. I think it's fucking amazing, right? Because, like, obviously it's not as portable as a Switch, but it's super portable. Like, I could literally just pop that in a bag, take that with me, and I could go to, like, someone's house with the Xbox. And it's very light. It's got everything it needs. So, like, as a package, the Xbox Series X is fucking perfect, in my opinion. I've seen some of the colors of the Switch Lite. I haven't seen all of them. We can check them out. Oh, these are nice. These are very nice. Oh, I would get the gold. This one looks very nice. Gold and this reddish pink. You have the turquoise one. That's good. I like this one as well. This one, these are my favorite. I would say this one's my favorite though. The gold is the nicest in my opinion. I wish I had the green joysticks. I don't really like yellow. I'm a big yellow guy. I like yellow. Yellow and purple. They've always been my favorite colors, for as much as I can determine. Maybe it's actually blue. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I really do like purple. My hair looks so flat. I'm not sure why. It's pissing me off. It's vexing me. I would not get this. I would not get this. It's ridiculous. That it's a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. It's good that they're upfront about it being, you know, all the same specs. They're not trying to market it like it's a new, better model. But kind of bullshit. Like okay, if you didn't have your Steam Deck, would you get it? So are you willing to spend an extra 100 to get the white limited edition over the regular? Oh, really? I guess it works then. Then I guess it works. Because if you're saying yeah, then we see why they do it. Because there's clearly a market for it, right? But no, I wouldn't get it. I think the Steam Deck already is probably a bit too expensive. In my opinion. I would not get it. Are you saying am I the reason why they do this? Well, yeah. If you're buying it, yeah, you that's what you are. It's just mathematically true. It's just true. What do you want me to say, man? Fuck you. But yeah. I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it was pretty cool. The next thing that I want to check out, by the way, is a couple of game trailers. We have 2 to check out. We'll check out the first one, and then I'll explain what it is and all that stuff. We'll go through the news. But if someone hasn't bought the Steam Deck yet, I don't think this will pique their interest with this new edition. Yeah, I mean, look, if it was like a Portal, like sort of design, I would get it. If it was like a Left 4 Dead inspired design, or you know, just something Valve inspired, I'd get it. But I'm not getting white. Like, that's just a fucking color. You know? It's like, who gives a fuck ultimately at that point? I'm not spending an extra 100 just for a single fucking color palette. Oh, yes, white is a color. White is a combination of colors. Black is the absence of color. Okay, bud. I got you. I got you. Just say I got you. Say I won. I win. Blue-eyed people when they talk to you. Hey, how you doing, bud? How's it going? No, that Leon one where he chokes Ada is the funniest fucking clip of all time. That is the funniest fucking thing ever. It fucking kills me every single time I see it. It's so good. This one, fucking incredible. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Oh my god. But yeah. Alright. Let us check out. Oh wait, actually, I'm so sorry. I forgot to do something. There we go. Okay.
Anzeige.
Anzeige.
Ad.
Anzeige.
Adapt.
Anpassen. Anpassen.
Adapt. Anpassen.
Anpassen.
Add. Hinzufügen.
Hinzufügen. Who the fuck made that a fucking emote? What the fuck? The fuck? Who did that? Why? Oh my god. It's become a meme that it's hard to believe that's taken straight from the original game. What is the fucking context? Fuck you, okay? That was only for a bit. It's now gone. I don't have that issue anymore, okay? I'm sure you're gonna fucking spam it when I do, though. Anyway. Alright. The thing I wanted to check out. Mateo, actually, I'm a little curious. Do you like sci-fi? Yes or no? Do we have a blow? Do we have a blow? What does blow mean? Can someone explain what blow means? What does blow mean? I need to know. It means blue. And what does growl mean? What does ground mean? I really fucking wonder. No! No way! W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Secundaria. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh my god. No, you need to tell me what secundaria means. I need to know. Secondary. Oh my god. How fucking people expect me to act? Fucking sit down. Whoa. Fuck, you know. Fuck, you know. Jesus Christ. So fucking dumb. No skill. Oh, don't fucking use that. That's just mean. All right. Let's check. So, are you a fan of fans? You're a fan of sci-fi? Are you a fan of sci-fi or fantasy? Genuine question. Also, let me find slightly different music. Fantasy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And what is your favorite sci-fi? Video game? It could be anything. What is your favorite sci-fi? And vice versa, what is your favorite fantasy? Banger. As for the sci-fi, Fallout. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I wasn't even thinking of Fallout as sci-fi, but yeah, you're right. It's definitely sci-fi. And Skyrim as your fantasy, I'm gonna guess. Oh wait, is it Hollow Knight? Does Hollow Knight count? That's a question. Oh my god, the fuck? That's cute. I still prefer Skyrim. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and would you say this is like across the board? So even TV show wise, you still think that Fallout is the better, you know? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just curious. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's valid. I think that's valid. For me, I'd probably say sci-fi wise, oh, there's so many good sci-fis that I love. Did I pass? Is this a test that I passed? I'm gonna give you a B+. You worked really hard, and I'm proud of yourself. But next time, I feel like if you put a little more effort in, you can find true results. Well done. Well done. You work so hard. You just need a pat on the back. That's you with your students. You're there like B+. B+. Or whatever. A B+, so. I don't know why you're Italian now. That I disappoint you. I'm very disappointed. The reason why I bring up the sci-fi question, by the way, is because what I'm about to show you is, in fact, a sci-fi. I love how you always make me sound Italian. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Okay, they all blend together. You're all from the same thing. As if Albanians are part of that. Listen, whether you like it or not, I'm closer to you than you think. Now, I hate it, but you want to be me. That's creepy. That is creepy, actually. Check behind your door. What? To just see me? Just a green screen. Just there. And I'm just there. I've been here the entire time. Why do you think whenever I leave, I'm leaving when you leave? Think about it. I'm purposely moving. The green screen has been behind me all this time. You never thought of it. You never thought of it. I'm a genius. Fucking hell. All right. What I'm about to show you is not a sci-fi, and it's gonna be a fucking banger, maybe. Who knows? I think we've actually seen this trailer already, but I do not fucking remember it at all. So maybe that's a sign that the trailer was really bad, or that I was grumpy, or that I missed it, or something. I do remember one thing about this trailer though. We'll talk about what was in that trailer afterwards. Okay, we're all going to see, by the way, one of the best sci-fi movies just of all time, Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is a fucking masterpiece. There is no movie like it. It is so fucking good. It blows my brain. It blows me away every single time I see it. It's an absolute masterpiece. Fucking incredible movie. Anyway. Let's check this out and see what it's all about. I love doing that. That's so much fun. I don't know why. I'm a fucking child. Anyway, let's check this out. This here is a game called Exodus. I'm not sure if you remember it. It was shown at the Game Awards. I do not remember it much, but I remember only one detail about it that I thought was interesting.
Max, we need
Cinematic trailer, no gameplay, I don't think.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Max!
Wait!
Max!
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
I am excited for a new sci-fi game.
This is it.
They found us.
It's kind of giving me a bit of that Halo vibe.
Tom! Stay down!
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart, and I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her.
I remember that
We
part.
both
I
knew
remember
the
this
cost
part.
of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me! Wait! Please! Tom! I love you.
Kind of looks like that movie Alita Battle Angel.
Our
Like,
service
it's very realistic looking,
Our
but then the eyes
sacrifice.
are very
discovers worlds,
anime.
seeds hope,
It is maybe a bit too generic, I agree.
empires.
We'll talk about it properly in a sec.
We are the travelers.
Pretty cool song at the end. Oh, they do show gameplay. Ah, that's cool. Okay. I don't remember this. Okay. So, let's talk about it. This game is peculiar because Exodus, I do agree with you. I think it does look a tad generic. I think it does look a bit too simple in some ways. But if something that did catch my eye, I remember this part, is that the person, a person, a part of it is Matthew McConaughey, which is interesting. When I first saw that, I remember when I saw this all that time ago, I remember thinking, it's a cool idea, but is it fucking, like, is it the destiny? You know, where it's just going to get actors and stuff like that. It's just going to be a multiplayer game, and I'm not going to care that much about it. However, Two things. One, we've gotten a new trailer that I want to check out. We've never seen this. We've gotten a new trailer, as well as there are a lot of bits of info about this game that have come out that actually do interest me, and I think is pretty damn cool. So this, I'm curious to check out. This is the most interesting part to me. It's founded by veteran game creators James Olsen. Archetype Entertainment is comprised of veteran developers from AAA RPG development studios, including BioWare, Naughty Dog, 343 Industries, Blizzard, and more. The studio is developing Exodus, an epic new sci-fi role-playing game. This has me a lot more excited. Basically, this is why I call it the spiritual successor to like Mass Effect, right? It's taken a lot of the people from it. It's got like veterans from Mass Effect who are working on this game, as well as obviously Naughty Dog and stuff like that. I'm actually kind of curious. We're gonna check out this other trailer and then we'll read some info here about the game. But yeah, I think it's next game of the year. We'll see when it's even gonna come out. I think it's probably still a ways away. I am excited for it. Because, you know, we'll see what it's going to be. But I do like a new epic sci-fi game. And if this could be good, that's great. I do know some little bits of detail about it, which are pretty cool. Like the way they handle space travel, which we'll talk about in just a second.
Do you know what fear is? The Mariyama do. They thrive on it. These monstrous celestials haunt the darkest corners of the cluster, hunting for isolated targets. And, unfortunately for their victims, the Mariyama are interested in more than just stealing cargo. They want minds, memories, emotions. The more twisted and tortured, the better. Captured prey will be subjected to intense psychological torment before being neurologically drained. Those rare few who the Mariyama allowed to survive and escape often never return to space, for they know too well the terror that lurks out there in the dark, between the stars. I am CZ Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Okay. It's a cool trailer. I kind of want more though. I don't think the game sold itself to me. Yeah, that's it. I was hoping for more. I think, like, it's clearly got some cool stuff with these alien monsters. Yeah, it did feel like an intro to the trailer. It was released 3 weeks ago. Maybe it was one of those cases where we'll get, like, a proper trailer in the Game Awards. That'd be a good idea. We'll see. My biggest worry with the game is that they're just hyping up the game, and the game just won't be released for another, like, 5 years, right? But yeah. It's a weird trailer. I wouldn't say they should. I personally think that this should have been a trailer released after we've gotten more information about it. Silk Song. Oh my god, it's real. It's real. But yeah. Let me put it to a different song. So, everything we know about Exodus, the new sci-fi game from ex-BioWare developers. Revealed at the Game Awards, Exodus is a stunning space odyssey that we can't wait to get our hands on. Wow. You know, they fucking describe every game like a space odyssey, don't they? The new Metro game came out last week. Did it? Oh, yeah, that VR game. That one looks really cool, though. I do think that looks really sick. Is there going to be a proper Metro title following up? Is that... I'm sure they're working on it, but has that been confirmed? But yeah, this is just giving us general information, but also include artists. Yeah, that's all fine. Exodus release date. No release date has been disclosed. However, since the pre-alpha footage in the first trailer looked quite solid, and the game has been in deep development for quite a while, it shouldn't be too far away, hopefully. For now, we are expecting to play Exodus before late 2025, and it could realistically slip into 2026. I could see that happening. But yeah, this is basically just generic info. I was hoping for a bit more. We don't need this stuff. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna look at these, which is basically what gives us the actual info. This here is a part of the game. I thought this was all really cool, which I gotta become the Traveler. There is a bunch of detail here, actually. You can find prologue stuff, you can find character stuff, so if you go intro, you can see the prologue. The game does give you a bunch of details already, which is really sick. And it gives me hope that the game isn't that far away, just considering how much info they're already allowing us in on, you know. Also, let me just actually go ahead. Let's put on... Let's put this on. Now it feels sci-fi. Now it feels like we're topical. Oh my god. Are we topical? Oh my god. Is this fucking play about us? It's so it's so Sicily. It's just so Sicily. Okay. A couple fucking details. Essentially, this is an RPG. It does have combat time dilation. Ooh. No other game puts the immense storytelling impact of time dilation in the player's hands. Traveling on interstellar missions at the edge of light speed, days for you are decades for friends and loved ones back home. Entire lifetimes may pass in your absence. Choices you make create consequences, changes the fates of those you love most, reshaping your world and changing the future of your entire civilization for generations. And then, yes, it is a proper RPG similar to Mass Effect and stuff like that. I think that you'd really like Mass Effect, Mateo. I think you'd actually really fuck with it. The trilogy is great. The first game's a little outdated, but it is a fun series of games. Gameplay features, intense action combat. Oh my god. This is just kind of generic explanations of the stuff. We won't know what it really means until we get our hands on the game. But it is interesting. And then here we've got the prologue. Before we look at that though, let's look at the Traveler. I thought that we were going to be playing as Matthew McConaughey's character. But seemingly, play the first video of the prologue. We will check them out. Seemingly, it is a character creator. Just because of the way they keep saying, you are this person. So you are June. This is the name that we are probably going to be given. June, the heir of Orion Aslan. Oh, Aslan. Oh god, what? Another 3 hours of just you creating a character. Can't fucking wait, bro. Let's go. Gonna start now, actually. It'll take me another 2 years. A legendary traveler from the world of Lydon, a renegade amongst the stars, a hunter of secrets and alien technology, inheriting the gift of neural induction from your mother Ava. You are able to interact with celestial technology unlike other humans. Oh, it gives you an entire list of stuff. This is actually really cool. Orion, your father, realized Lydon was slowly dying, succumbing to an ancient celestial technovirus known as the Rot. Stopping the Rot was beyond any human capabilities, even those of the mighty Orion Aslan. To ensure humanity's survival, Orion and Ava sired a child genetically engineered to bridge the world of humans and celestials, humanity's last hope. That child is you. I very much believe that this is a character creator, And the name June is probably just either a nickname or just the name that we are given. And we just, you know, we are stuck with that name. I feel like it makes sense. The name is gender fluid, I guess. What would be the term? You know, it doesn't, it's androgynous. What's the word? Unisex, I guess. The name works. They keep saying you. They're not giving the character a pronoun. Your destiny is to lead the fight for humanity's salvation, traveling on interstellar missions at the edge of light speed. Days for you are decades for friends and loved ones back home. This is the most interesting part about it, the emphasis on time. I wonder if the game is going to have a similar sort of thing where, depending on if you choose to light travel, plot events will be skipped or deleted or some shit like that will happen. It's a cool idea, but I don't know how that will work execution-wise. Right? Also, we don't know how linear the game will be in terms of like narrative. It could be very open-ended in terms of its, you know, plot beats. Let me turn. Let's put on Animal Crossing. It could be really linear gameplay-wise, but like more exploratory in terms of choices. But we'll see. Entire lifetimes may pass in your absence. You will be forced to make sacrifices, putting everyone you love at risk. Your choices will have far-reaching consequences. Many will be impact based on the decades that pass in your absence. This is that's what I mean. Back to 2020 with AC music? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Wait. Oh, Animal fucking. I'm thinking Assassin's Creed. I'm so confused. I have no idea. That's what I think of when you say AC. I think Assassin's Creed. Some people think Armored Core. Some people think fucking Animal Crossing, I guess. Less games needs to be called something with an A and a C. This doesn't sound much like Assassin's Creed. You can fuck with the music. I never played Animal Crossing, so I'm fucking with it, okay? The Traveler's Creed. We say on the edge of lightspeed where time moves differently. As each day goes by, years pass for those we leave behind. Our service, our sacrifice, discover worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the Travelers. I'm curious how this will work. We're gonna see. The other details that we have. Meet your companions. As part of your journey, you will be joined by a cadre of diverse and dedicated companions, each extraordinary. We look forward to introducing them to you in the coming months. In the coming months? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. So, I think the game is still probably going to come out 2026. But I could see it happening where we get like gameplay trailers, maybe Summer Games Fest, or maybe we're gonna get one Game Awards, and then we're gonna get proper details Summer Game Fest for maybe early 2026. I could see that happening. People think of their own name. That's cringe. Who thinks of their own name? Cringe lords. We have Tom Vargas. Charming rogue, lean and handsome, he suffered extensive extermination by an enemy's military. There's a bunch of info here that we can look into about the character. There's some gameplay. Oh, I think this is just footage. Let's check this out. It's much of what we've seen before. That's fine. We know his story. What about Elise? Elise, what's your story, girl? Elise Charo is the muscle you want by your side for any encounter across the cluster. She's a weapon expert with a biting, sarcastic sense of humor that disguises a deep-seated sense of loss. She still partially remembers Earth, and if she has a soft spot, it's her desire to find meaning in the fragmented memories she's retained of those final chaotic years before the Ark ship departed. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing much of the game. It's still very early on. I'm not expecting too much, but let's check this out.
Alright, let's go! Got one!
Okay. seen little bits here and there. God damn. Hashtag loves to fight. What's the oof for? Why are you oofing? What you oofing about? Oofing about. But yeah, it's got some interesting stuff. And then you can see the prologue here. Enemies look a bit weird. They look very, I would say they look very generic sci-fi cyborg stuff. Very, very simple, very generic. I'd probably say they need more unique.
As we all know,
Oh, there's a bunch more.
the Awakened have a long, proud history of contribution to our home world. But how familiar are you really with the origins of your Awakened neighbors? Take the Awakened bears. Because of their resilient physiology, their ancestors were charged with bringing medical care to early human colonies living in the most remote and hostile of environments.
That's amazing.
Because of their resilient physiology, their ancestors were charged with bringing medical care to early human colonies living in the most remote and hostile of environments of the cluster. A noble beginning for a species that today can be found too often working as mere military muscle. From life-saving medic to deadly soldier. Do we call that progress? I'm Cece Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Elric look like it. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best selling point of the game so far. This is the best selling point. Why didn't they show more of this? They should have shown the insanity of like a bear who now has sentience. That's a really cool idea. They're afraid of success. That's a really cool idea. I really like that. The fuck? What's the Celestials? We didn't check that. Oh, these are the villains. As a result of time dilation, 25,000 years of evolution separate those now arriving in Centauri on Ark ships from Earth, eventually finding and following the green signals sent up by those first human inhabitants who found this Centauri cluster and claimed it as humanity's new home. Over the millennia, they have changed. So they were humans who basically just evolved over the course of 25,000 years. And when we meet them, they're basically, 25,000 years older. Those early humans have been replaced by something more, a diverse range of alien people collectively known as the Celestials. To us, they are unrecognizable. To them, we are barely more than animals, primitive, backwards, and inferior. Together, these countless individual cultures comprise a massive, volatile, cluster-spanning civilization, and there's no room for us in their unfathomable grand design. Or is there? Yeah, it was a very generic cinematic thing. I remember when I first saw it, I thought, is this just trying to be like a Interstellar clone? I do want to see a bit more, though, because that was actually incredibly interesting with the bear.
Celestials are not big on compassion. One look at the Archivir will tell you that much. These hardy changelings were designed to survive.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's bad. I don't love it as much as a lot of people. I'd probably give it like 7, 8-ish. Like, I don't absolutely love it, but it's a good film. Yeah. I thought a lot of people really, really, really loved it. And I was like, it's got a lot of cool moments. Matthew McConaughey is incredible in it, as, obviously. But it's, I don't really like the ending. The ending falls a little for me. But overall, I have a good opinion on it. I do love the space exploration aspect of that film. I thought they did a great job with the vastness of space. I think that was a good film.
Of the extreme, acid, radiation, even hard vacuum. Their unique biochemistry allows them to adapt to almost anything the universe might throw their way. That doesn't mean that they enjoy it, but their celestial creators don't care much about their pain. Archivir our disposable workforce. Dropped off on dead worlds to mine resources and then left behind when the work is done. Some survive. Build up communities under hell-like conditions. Of course, their origins leave most of these groups mighty suspicious of outsiders. So approach with caution. I am CC Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I like this. See, I wish they showed more of this, because I think the world building's kind of interesting. Also, like, Matthew McConaughey is actually absolutely fucking killing it. He sounds so good. The Awakened Raven? Okay, what the fuck? Wait, let's check this out. Are we about to see ravens?
There was a myth back on Earth. 2 ravens sitting upon the shoulders of a god, feeding him information about the worlds below. No secret safe from their all-seeing eyes. Awakened ravens were engineered to be problem solvers. Keen curiosity and remarkable memories. But when their Ark ship stopped on the wrong planet, that memory became a curse. They can't forget what went wrong. Not even all these generations later. Ravens are problem solvers, and people, left to their own devices, cause problems. They need a guiding hand, an all-knowing guardian, uncovering secrets, pushing things in the right direction. Yes, the ravens are watching us. I'm CC Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
The concept art is great. I wonder if the Raven is going to be a character that we have, our protagonist has. That would be pretty cool. There's a myth back on Earth. Yeah, no secret safe from the all-seeing eyes. When their Ark ships stop on the wrong planet, that memory becomes a curse. Yes, the Ravens are watching us. Who is watching them? Okay. Interesting. And then we have this one. We have a bunch more. We'll see what we find interesting. Sorry, I find this actually very fascinating. I wish they showed more of this stuff, because I think this is much cooler than what they've shown before.
The Mariyama would make a hell of the entire universe. The Mariyama would make a hell of the entire universe if they had the power. The monsters they create are testament to that. We call them Coven, the abhorrent slave soldiers of the Mariyama Celestials. A cruel blend of changeling creature and augmented machine parts. Things living in pain and living to cause it. The frightening
What
ones
the
are
fuck?
the smart ones.
What the
Things
fuck?
that think almost like people. Maybe think better. Things that will hunt you down like vengeful gods. Difficult to outsmart. Impossible to reason with. It's the traveler trade to cross with evil. But in this darkening cluster of stars, the Coven remain the last thing you want to encounter. Short of the Mariyama themselves. I'm CC Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Who the fuck is he gonna be in the game? We still haven't met him. I want to know who the fuck he's gonna play. Okay. We've seen the Mariyama. I'm loving these vids, not gonna lie. Same. It's actually addicting. Okay, we've seen this, right? I think it's just the same thing. Yeah. Okay, let's check this out a bit more. I just need to quickly use the toilet. Just 1 second. But it's so weird because the game my first impression was that the game had potential, but like I wasn't loving aspects of it. And here I'm like, oh, these are like sick ideas. You know? Yo, Snooze? Yo, Snooze? What are you talking about? I'm... That was great. I didn't even fucking see the pic. Nah, you're so idiot. Fuck you. You're such an idiot. And by the way, it's you are, not your. Got you. Come on. Come on. All right. 1 second. Hi guys. Oh my god. All right, let's continue. Just had to do a line of coke. I'm joking, but maybe not. Who knows? I've told you before, I'm really worried about doing this with my nose, because I'm worried about people assuming I'm a coke head. I'm worried about people assuming I'm a cokehead. I don't want them to know the truth. That I'm a cokehead. I don't want them to know that. Oh, we have some world stuff. Okay. Just at the edge of hearing, not all ARC ships arrived in Centauri at the same time. My child, know that they all have the same success starting a settlement. Those who arrived first, those who evolved into what we now call Celestials, were not always the most gracious of hosts. Sometimes they tolerated the humans who came centuries or millennia later, but often they enslaved or exploited us. Other times they ignored us, so on very rare occasions they seemed to help us. But though we share a common origin, the Celestials have evolved into something post-human, inhuman. They are not allies, they are not our friend. The best policy is to simply avoid them as much as possible. Settle on worlds the Celestials have abandoned or ignored, planets where fledgling human colonies might be able to thrive and flourish on our own merit. Yet one can't help but wonder, on discovering one of these rare unclaimed worlds, why is it still empty? I see what's wrong with it, said Ollie. Okay, we'll What's that? How long is this? This is quite long. We're not going to read it all. Can you set this here? Sure. Has it gotten your interest now? Yep. I think a lot of this is fascinating. Or look, say what? I mean, it's something scrambled in the nuclei of some of the cells. I'd say a random, but it's like a pattern. I don't... Let's look at some of the just pictures. Yeah, the trailers have been incredibly dull. I think the first trailer I am more excusing of just because it's like, okay, you know, whatever. But that second trailer I felt was kind of just harmful towards it. Let's check out the Green Worlds, whatever the fuck this is. Kind of curious.
The Colonel says the future of humanity lies somewhere among the stars. He says nothing is as important as finding new planets to call home. And I believe him. Alien worlds found to be habitable are the new frontier for humanity.
I like the ship. National Geographic.
As the ancestors once said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But most are uninhabitable, or worse, deadly. Their atmospheres and ecologies more trouble than they're worth. Others, perhaps viable in theory, prove nothing more than desolate, hopeless wastelands. Some are even hostile. In fact, it often goes that the more beautiful the planet, the more sinister the threats it holds.
That's really cool.
The few that show fertile promise are made ready for terraforming, and their locations transmitted to the rest of the fleet. Since contact with the other arcs has gone cold, the Colonel insists the Hammercross set up a station here, on Emerald. He couldn't have known the planet would be toxic. Could he?
I'm gonna send you that, Snooze. Okay. I wonder if the final game is going to look anywhere close to this. I mean, we saw little bits of the gameplay trailer, and obviously, like, we didn't see faces, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's got, like, that level of, like, realism to it. I just don't necessarily... I wonder if the face models are going to look close to it. I don't know. It looks so weird. Like, I'm not in love with I'm not in love with the designs. I will say, like, if you look at Mass Effect... Shepard armor. If you look at this design, it's very iconic, very cool, and stuff like that. Like it's very unique to Mass Effect, and I feel like the armor designs that we've seen. Hopefully, this is just because we're not seeing the main character, but I feel like they don't really have that uniqueness to it. They don't have that cool factor to the designs. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. I feel a little concerned about that. That is my opinion. But it definitely has some really cool stuff. I just hope that we have some cool visual designs to it. Nothing. I wouldn't say it's anything bad, but it's nothing like too special just yet either. Okay, let's look for the. Let's look at me. Apparently, you fuck piece of shit. Fuck you. Oh, by the way, you can read entire piece of dialogue if you're interested. I will actually be doing that in my own time. It's just that, you know, let's try and keep this light, fun. We will be moving on to the next points, by the way, soon. I just want to check this out. I find this very interesting.
When our ancestors first domesticated animals, they had very specific purposes in mind as food sources, labor animals, or doting companions. But as our society faces the reality of a dying Earth, the role of domestic animals in our lives could be so
animality
much more.
or whatever. Reanimal.
Meet Charlotte,
Alright, we could skip the last part of the stream here.
the first of her kind, an awakened domestic pig. With our revolution,
the Indiana Jones gameplay, we're just going to be basically skipping through. The game will be coming out next month. We will play the game on stream. I think it'll be fun. It's probably going to be like 20 hours long anyway. So even if it's not a great game, we can finish it.
biotech, she is an example of how we might unlock the cognitive potential of our animal companions and enhance their natural abilities. Charlotte may be the first of her kind, but she won't be the last.
Okay, that was kind of creepy. Fuck, I got a little spooked there. Okay, they're talking about basically the like we're seeing the alien experiments on humans and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. I think that's very interesting in that aspect. Once again, I would probably just say that I wish that the game just showed a bit more, which maybe I'm being selfish, but you know. Okay, this is Inheritance. By the way, we are watching these out of order. This is Prologue Chapter 2. Previous one was like Chapter 5 or something. Yeah, I mean, they definitely are like early. By the way, I'm not saying like, oh, they should show more. It's. I guess my thing is that, like, obviously you need to show stuff to hype up the audience. Because, especially with games like this, you know, this is a big new IP and stuff like that. I don't know how it's funded, but I don't imagine it's got the biggest funding in the world, so I don't know. I see it, but also I do have some, like, complaints with the way they're handling this. Radio alert. It's gonna cut out. Fuck you. I wanna know. Do I have the lifts? Edith said with difficulty. Okay, more story stuff if you're interested in knowing about the Northern Bullet. I want to know. It's a good thing that I want to know. But also, fuck you. I want to know. Let me know. Chapter 4, Spares. The art style is reminding me a bit of Battle Alita, as well as Judith. Just that little bit. I don't know why. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. Maybe I'm crazy. It's like a more realistic version of Judith. Judas. That's it. Okay. Little weird. We'll see. I don't know. When is Judas, by the way? I'm pretty sure it's like next year, right? Like early next year, maybe? It looks finished. The game looks finished. All I'm saying, release it. Release it and Papa be happy. That's all I'm saying. 99% workable. Monsieur, we checked on the non-clone 3047. Absolutely. Charge it with an in-house account. In terms of stemware, would you like one flute or two? But they're like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Wait, did it confirm for March? Is it actually confirmed for March? That would be so fucking sick. The fuck? Wait, hold up. I might just be better off enjoying the whole bottle by myself. Understood. Okay. The fuck? The fuck's a flute? Countdown to launch one. I don't know what this means, game. Okay, that's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked. Let's not talk about that. It's kind of fucked. All right. Time dilation. I don't think. I think they're just gonna show the same thing they showed before.
Of using the gates. Pass for her.
Which I think is really fucking cool. The idea of the time dilation, that's the part that I'm the most excited for in this game. I think is the most interesting. Oh, they call it the Elohim. That's cool. Yeah, these are more generic. I do think the world building, though, is super fucking fascinating. I think it's really cool. I think it's morbid, it's dark, it's fucked up. I kind of fuck with it. I have some concerns with it being kind of just depression, the video game. You know, my biggest worry is the game, you're going to talk to all these characters and they're all going to be like, I am ready to do what you need me to do. Yes, the world is very sad. Like, I'm thinking of fucking Starfield. Oh, hey, would you like some help? I will gladly help you with this today. Sure thing, let's go. You know, that's sort of generic thing. I hope they talk like people. I hope they talk like people. I hope they have human qualities to them. I think there's a lot of really cool fucking things about this game, though. A lot of really cool things. I love this. Like, the amount of world building that they're putting into this game is insane. Rise of the Aslan Dynasty. To the, like, and it starts from the Exodus. This is super fucking interesting. Honestly, fucking incredible work. And I hope this is just, this is like, you know, they're gonna show off more of this really interesting stuff. If we go to the Traveler Companion, Tom Vargas, Elise Chirot, and then you've got these designs here. I really hope this is a bear. I want this to be a bear in a body armor so badly. Okay. It only shows 3 more companions. I wonder if this will be the max amount of companions or if they still have more in the works. I want it to be a bear. Why can't it be a bear? If there's a bear in the game, I need to... Okay, listen to me. Well, how about this as an idea? This person, human. Secretly a bear. How about that? I think this is probably going to be a celestial. This is probably going to be a celestial. This probably just another. I don't know. I feel like you want to mix it up because we already have one human character. Elise is technically human, but they're in a like mech suit. You maybe want a celestial, human, and then maybe a mech, like an actual robot. Like instead of a human inside a robot suit. It's just straight up a robot. Right? The reason why, by the way, I think that maybe there's going to be more characters is because why would you allow us to do this? Like, why would you allow us to move the fucking thing? You know, it kind of makes me think that maybe more is going to start appearing on the sides. I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool. You've got this one dude who is just basically a human who's lived a part of this world forever. You got this girl who's been like taken from Earth into this world, which is cool. Fish out water. But it's reminding me a lot of Dune. It feels like it's trying to be Dune the video game. To me, it looks like you're going through code. I'm fine with 5 characters. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with 5 characters. I honestly I would prefer less characters in video games, but just have them be stronger characters. Like I have a lot of problems with Veilguard. I have a lot of problems, but I do appreciate that they have less characters to try and focus on them. I don't think they do a great job at it, but I think that's a more than healthy thing to do. By the way, I'm just gonna say this straight up. If you've never played this game, Mateo, if you've never played the Guardians of the Galaxy game, you should. This game is amazing. This game is actually amazing. I love it. It's like 20 hours. It's great story. Combat is not the best thing in the world. It's fun. It's suitable. It does its job. It's such a great story. Characters are all great. I really loved it. Every single level is just a completely different level. Like, very unique, very different. This is an amazing game. Obviously, take your time. I'm sure you have like 1,000 games to play. If you're interested, I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass. Pretty sure it's on Game Pass, so you don't even need to buy it. We're not getting a sequel. This was made by the guys who made like Deus Ex, by the way. The reason why this game sold poorly is because people thought it was just going to be like the Marvel Avengers game. It's not. It's really not. It's beautifully written. It's beautifully written. Right? Great fucking game. Super fucking interesting. The writer who wrote this game has now gone on to actually write Mass Effect 4, whatever it's called. This game. Which, by the way, this armor set, sick as fuck. Let me find it. Why is it? Which one is it called? Is it called Mass Effect 5 or 4? Because Andromeda isn't 5 or 4. The fuck? This armor set, sick as hell. This is a sick armor set. I can't wait. Oh, that looks so good. Daft Punk, but fucking amazing. I love it. They're not wording spit. That's so true. That's so fucking true. And if they're not wording a spit, what the fuck is life, bro? What the fuck is life, bro? I was hoping for these games to try and be a bit more like Mass Effect. I don't think it's trying to be Mass Effect. I think it's trying to be Exodus, which is fine. That's a good thing, actually. BioWare is going to release their own Mass Effect game. I'm actually excited for this game. I think the next Mass Effect game will be fun. Once again, Veilguard has so many fucking problems. Most of it is story related. Gameplay wise, I think the game is super fun. I think it's super enjoyable. It's still got problems, but it's super enjoyable. I'm near the end. I'm gonna try and finish it soon. And when I do, we'll talk about it. I'll probably just finish it on my own time. You won't though. But yeah, I fuck with this armor set. What are your thoughts though on Exodus? Give me your general summary. What are your thoughts? Whilst we do that, let's look at these little bits here. So we're gonna look at this. I'm also just gonna mute this. Let's just put on music. You should check out their website. Okay. I'm gonna play this at a slower speed. It does have a lot of cool stuff in it. Okay. This part looks really fun. I think this will be the beginning of the game. The ship looks great. I'm a big fan of the environment, so hopefully the, like, web slinging is an actual thing in the game. That would be really cool. Oh, I just realized that's actually really cool. Shut up. Look at this. Look at this. This is so sick. He's reaching for his gun, and the gun moves out of its place already. So like, almost like a propeller, and it's giving him the gun, which is actually a sick idea. You see Elise here, and I'm gonna guess this one is this person. That is my assumption. It's a really cool animation. I think, by the way, I think design-wise, these alien monsters are, like, not the best. I think movement-wise, I think in motion, they kind of look really cool, though. Like, that is a sick moveset. So, wait. Okay, in Mass Effect, there's this thing called biotech, which essentially you can use, and it's almost like you're controlling space-time and all this stuff, and you can propel it. And it seems that there's going to be its own version of that in this game. I'm really worried of this game kind of being a Callisto Protocol, where it looks really nice, it looks really cool, it looks fun, and then I've heard Callisto Protocol isn't the best game, which sucks. I hate to hear that. That's my problem. That's my problem with NPCs, with the companions, is that they're just gonna be there and it's like, hi, yes, let's go help each other. Let's do this. You know, like, okay, I felt this way for Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't feel this way for Veilguard. I feel Veilguard is too polite, which is another problem. Starfield does this so fucking much, where characters are so boring. They're just so boring. They're nice and boring. They're so nice. Except for no, he's the GOAT. They're so dull. I would like to find out what the subsurface scattering of the fucking moon is. They don't even say fucking. No, that's mean. And in Veilguard, I don't think they're boring. I think they're so nice. So nice. Everyone is just the nicest fucking pal in the world. And the only one who has any grit to them is Davrin, who's written by the writer of Garrus and stuff. And they have sauce. They have some meat to them. They're super fucking interesting. But like, they still don't get to be as interesting as you would want them to be. But it's Bethesda, they don't know how to make an NPC interesting. That's true. I remember Skyrim having some divisive NPCs, and I liked them for it. I still think Skyrim does the, oh, everyone's a bit too nice to you thing. Like, everyone in Skyrim is a bit too much of a nice guy. But it's definitely not as bad as what Starfield is, right? They are iconic by how useless they are. God, I really don't like fucking Bethesda gameplay. But yeah, I really hate when characters can't have grit to them. And I really, really hate that. Because if you remember Tash, right? Sick design. I'm such a big fan of that design. Let me say that. By the way, we're going to move on to the new thing in just a moment. Okay, Tash is... let me just find an image that's not like incredibly up close to them. This one's good. Okay, here's my thing. Tash is non-binary. Cool. I don't give a fuck. People cried about it. Who gives a fuck? Just move on, right? Tash is non-binary. Cool, no problem. We explore Tash's gender identity throughout the game. Okay, no problem. That's fine. Problem is, Tash has no flaws. Huh? Tash has zero fucking flaws. Tash is a fucking flower. What the fuck? But Tash is a fucking gentle flower. the kindest soul in the world, supposedly. Tash is a scavenger, Indiana Jones type. But Tash does not take from other cultures. Tash grew up in a culture, two cultures, that his entire purpose is to take from other cultures. And yet they don't take from other cultures. Why? Why? You've written such a boring character. They're so boring. They're Indiana Jones without any of the moral dilemma of being that. And it's so boring. Right? Like I think about Nathan Drake, right? Which I know you don't love that much. But Nathan is just a god tier character. He's so interesting and he's charismatic. But also what he's doing is kind of fucked. And that's what makes him so interesting. That's what makes him so interesting. Right? And I think about Tash and it's like... By the way, people are going to try and say that this is... because Tash is non-binary. The game, by the way, handles the non-binary thing incredibly cringe. It's very poorly done. It's very poorly done. Woke game, right? People are going to claim it's a wokeness issue. It's not a wokeness issue because every character in the game kind of suffers from this issue of everyone is just a bit too polite. Everyone is just a nice social butterfly, right? And it's incredibly awkward. It's incredibly cringe. I really don't like it. I really don't understand why they did that. And if I point, but this is the thing. The writer of this also wrote this character. Now, let me find. The writer, Patrick Reeks, also wrote this character, Morden. Now, you may not be aware of Morden, but Morden is the GOAT. Morden is the absolute GOAT. Okay? In the first game, there's this race called the Krogans, right? Let me just show Rex. Let me just explain. I'm gonna explain this in excruciating detail. In the first game, there's this race called the Krogans. And Krogans are basically this military warrior species, and they are powerful as all hell. And essentially, in the span that it takes a human to produce one child, a Krogan can produce 20 children. So they were producing children at such an exorbitant rate that essentially Morden and his race of people came up with this plan to basically poison the entire Krogan race to produce children. They came up with this entire, and basically his race, Rex's race, can barely produce children. 1 out of 100 babies will be born and live to see adulthood and stuff like that. Incredibly fucked up thing. They basically committed genocide, right? They committed genocide. It's awful. It's an evil act. Rex is our companion in the first game. So when you hear about this, you go, oh, those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers. What do you mean? What? And then in the second game, Rex is no longer part of your crew. He's there, but he's no longer part of the crew. He's working with his race. And then you get introduced to this guy. And Morden, you talk to him and you ask him and you expect him to be super guilty. He's there I loved it. I'll do it again. They needed to be maintained. That's just the character. They needed to be maintained. And the thing is, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's so interesting because you see why he did that, right? First of all, morally speaking, doing that to the Krogan is not the same as doing that to a human race. Because yes, there is a genuine danger with the Krogan being able to reproduce at such an insane rate that they could then outmass and out-army you. So there's a super interesting dilemma going on, right? And the thing is, is that when you talk to Morden, when you could be really mean to him in the game, you can't be mean in Veilguard. I really hate it. But you could be really mean to him. You could go like, fuck you, I hate you. You can even not have him in your crew, I don't think. You could be super mean to him. And I was mean to him because I was like, bro, that's my buddy. Fuck you. But then by the end of that game, you're like, oh, he's actually really cool. And he's starting to learn. And he's starting to change. And it's so interesting because he's becoming something more than what you assumed he was. Right? Look, that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I highly recommend playing the trilogy. It's got so many problems. It's a fantastic fucking trilogy, though. I love it. But nonetheless, Rex, you start off loving. He's a goat. He's the goat. Morden, you're like hating, and then you start loving. And by the third game, you're loving everyone. You're loving all of them. You love them. You love Morden. You love Rex. You love them. They're all great. And that's a video game. That's a story. That's meat on its bones. That's so much meat. Right? I think of it like in Red Dead Redemption. You think of it in Red Dead Redemption 2. I was shocked to find out I fucking hate John Marston. Fuck John. John is a piece of shit. Forgetting how sick he is in Red Dead 1. Fuck you. In Red Dead 1, he's the coolest motherfucker in the world. But in Red Dead 2, when you start off, he's a big piece of shit. And then towards the end of Red Dead 2... Snooze, I'm trying to work and listen. Well, yeah. Can you stop saying that's so much meat? Red Dead 1, phenomenal game, by the way. Phenomenal game. Undead Nightmares, one of the best DLCs of all time. But the thing I was going to say, in Red Dead 1, in Red Dead 2, John Marston is such a piece of shit in the beginning. And then by the end, he's not a piece of shit, he's a fucking G. Dutch starts off as this likable but weird mentor, and by the end, he's kind of this evil piece of shit in some ways, and in some ways he's kind of gentle, in some ways he's a psychopath. It's so meaty. Micah is always a piece of shit, but he's on your crew. Bill, piece of shit, but he's in your crew, and even then he's a bit of a gentle heart. And then you've got Charles, you've got Lenny, you got Hosea. Fuck, it's so good. You got Javier, right? And it's so meaty, it's so fucking juicy. Fuck Micah. When I'm free, I'll join in on your waffling, it's cool. We should move on. It's juicy. I like it. But yeah. Do you see my problem though? Do you see my problem? It's a valid term of phrase, and I will not rescind it. But yeah, fuck Micah. All my homies hate Micah. I see exactly what your problem is. But yeah, that's my... You're mentally sick, that's true. Fuck. That's my problem with Tash. They are so incredibly passive. And that's my problem with a lot of characters. They're so incredibly passive. There's no real like group drama. There's no real infighting. There's no hatred between groups. And I miss it because I think about this game and I think about the hatred between Rex and Morden. And I think about the companionship that they maybe can build. And I think about all of the different ways that you could go about it and the friendships that they develop within the crew and the hatred. And it's so interesting, man. It's so interesting. And in Veilguard, it feels so flat. Davrin, good character. Lucanus, good character. Valara, Harding, The only characters that I like are Davrin, Lucanus, Emmerich, who's the necromancer. Don't worry, we'll do probably a like tier list when I'm done with the game. But those are the characters I like, and everyone else I'm like either about. Tash I straight up dislike. Because by the way, Tash not having flaws, I say as in like the game treats it like they don't have flaws. The game treats it like they don't have flaws. And it vexes me. Because they are kind of just a dickhead. Fuck off. Tash is just kind of a dickhead. Tash is straight up just rude. Just a disrespectful person. And the game just treats it like, oh, you know, deal with it. Which is fine, by the way. You're allowed to have rude characters. I have no problem with a rude character because, once again, Morden is a dickhead. Morden is a massive dickhead. But the great thing about Morden is that you can tell him he's a dickhead. With Tash, you're kind of just nice to everyone. And the game doesn't see Tash as a dickhead. The game thinks that Tash is being cool or funny. And it pisses me off. But yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Cool armor. Super fucking excited to see how this armor will look in game. Hopefully that's actually indicative of what the game looks like. I'm super fucking hyped. I'm actually super hyped to see what they're gonna do. I'm super hyped. Because I think Dragon Age Veilguard is a really good starting point. I want the next Dragon Age game to have a much more serious tone. I want the next Dragon Age to be set 100 years later. I don't want them to have any worries or attachments to the previous game. I want them to start fresh. Because I have another problem. Okay, I'm just going to spoil it right now. I'll just spoil this. Actually, I'm not going to set you up. Essentially, fuck it. Let me just... Okay. I'm gonna spoil this, so if you don't want, what, yeah, like you can. But how am I pressing all these buttons? Okay. Varric. I know you don't give a fuck. Varric. He is the homie. He's been in the second game, he's in the third game, and now he's here. He is the homie, as well as the storyteller. I don't know if you remember, but in the beginning of the game, he gets stabbed and then he's wounded. And then he's basically AFK from the game for a while. Like, you can talk to him every now and then, but like, honestly, he's not in the game much. The big reveal, and it did surprise me. It did surprise me. He's actually been dead all along. He died when he got stabbed. You've just been dreaming him being there. Right? It's a good twist. It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. And I respect the balls to do something that brave. I think it is brave. Right? I thought at the very least he'd die at the end, narratively, but they did a twist. He died in the beginning and stuff like that. The problem I have, though, is two problems. One, the reason why no one else revealed it to our protagonist, Rook, is because they just thought he knew. And it's like, okay, cool. But not a single character was like, yo man, sorry about your friend. No one? No one was like, yo, sorry about your bud. Harding? No one? It's a cool reveal. It's a cool reveal. But it does have that issue of like, okay, you're telling me that not a single person just went... They're not empathetic, shaking my head. Like, you're telling me that a single person didn't go, I'm sorry, your friend died. It's incredibly lame, in my opinion. I think that's incredibly lame. I think it would have been a lot more interesting, because, by the way, the reveal is that Solus is the person putting Varric in your head. So you perceive Varric to be there because Solus is the god of lies. He's like Loki, right? And so it's like, okay, he's putting Varric there. And I was just like, why not just have it be that Solus is putting Varric for everyone, so everyone thinks that Varric's there? oh, but, and then, you know, oh, well, the veil was closed. Just have it be like, oh, a little bit of the veil was open, and that way he could use a little bit of his magic. You know? I don't think it takes that much work to be able to sort that out. Just so incredibly, and also, like, it really reads into that thing of, like, none of these guys are friends, clearly. If none of these people are able to say, like, oh, I'm sorry about your friend dying. I don't know, it's just basic courtesy in my opinion. But yeah, incredibly weird in my opinion. The second issue that I have, though, I like Varric. I played 2nd, 3rd, and now 4th game. I like Varric. Varric is a cool character. I like Varric. Problem is, Mateo, you've never played Dragon Age. Problem is, you, person who has never played Dragon Age, don't know Varric. So if you're playing Dragon Age Veilguard for the first time, it's already got the problem of, hey, here's Solus, who you do not know. Here's Varric, who you do not know. Here's all this emotional trauma and all this stuff happening. Oh, this has happened to this character, this has happened to this character, but you don't know them. And you don't get to know them in the context of the game. You don't get to really talk to them. Yeah, and this is the thing. I was hoping that the game would have fixed that. But I've been playing for... I think I've been playing for around 70 hours of the game. I'm near the end. I'm near the end of the game. 70 hours of the game. I've 100%ed pretty much everything aside from, like, chests. Like, I didn't do every single chest, right? But I've done everything narratively. I've done every single quest in the game. Not a single time do we spend time with Varric. But the game wants me to believe that Rook and Varric are friends. But we're not friends. I am friends with Varric because I know Varric. I like Varric. But Rook is not friends with Varric because Rook doesn't know Varric. So if Rook doesn't know Varric, new players aren't going to know Varric. And that way it's going to ruin the experience and the reveal for a lot of people. Right? Like, Solus can kind of get away with it because he's the big bad guy. Oh, he's so scary. He's a villain and whatever. Whatever. He's a villain and whatever. And that's why I hope that the next Dragon Age game, straight up, just 100 years later, 100 years past, everyone you knew in Veilguard is gone. They're not part of the story anymore. Everyone from the previous games, not part of the story anymore. They're all gone. This is a completely new story, new narrative. We're in the similar world. You know, with changes, obviously things evolve. But I just hope that's the case because I feel like we need a refresher. I feel like the game is too like inconsistent. What does it want to be? Does it want to be attached to the previous Dragon Ages, or does it want to be its own thing? It never knows what it wants to be, in my opinion. Shaking my head. Albert should have revised the character stories before releasing the game. I agree. Other problems I have with the game is that, like, I love this aspect in Baldur's Gate, and previous Dragon Age games did it. Every time you finish the quest, you could go up to a companion and say, what did you think of that quest? And then they'll tell you and talk to you and stuff like that. Like, okay, here's my smallest... This is what I mean. This is emblematic. I don't know. Okay, this will be the last thing. I'm sorry, I'm just... Okay. I want one with her full body. We're just gonna use that. Okay. Look. This is Nev. Nev has a peg leg. Nev has a peg leg. Not once. I bit my tongue. Not a single time do we get to ask her about her peg leg. Huh? I'm sorry, am I the only one who finds that ridiculous? We don't get to ask? Because you respect her privacy. Fuck her privacy. I want to know. I'm sorry, you're a private detective mage. And I don't get to ask her about her leg. Her peg leg. I'm sorry. I think that's so incredibly lame, man. I'm sorry. Not a single time. And it's stuff like this that permeates throughout the entire game. Not once do we get to ask, like, just questions. Just valid questions. And it very much just feels like it's one of those things where, you know, they're writing Rick to be so respectful of everyone and blah, blah. And it's like, bro, Rook can be a dickhead. Rook can be rude. I promise you it's fine. And by the way, asking someone about how they lost their leg in a fancy, I don't think it's that disrespectful. Okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask random Joe over here, but I'm gonna ask the video game character how they lost their leg. So I'd like to know. I'm sure you can find the answer in a comic book. I'm not reading the comic books. I don't care about the comic books. I'm playing the video game. Let me ask the questions and get the answers that I want. What I liked about previous Dragon Age games and previous BioWare games is that you can ask all the questions in the world. Some of them were stupid, but you can ask them and then people go, oh, this is what it means. And it was interesting because you got to figure out stuff. And this permeates throughout the entire thing. I play a Grey Warden. Davern is a Grey Warden. Not once do we get to really talk that much just randomly about, hey, what were you doing as a Grey Warden? What did you do? What missions were you on? Because the game just isn't interested in fleshing those stuff out. I should stop talking. I think I made my valid points. Am I not right though? Am I not right? You think I'm right. You think I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I don't know. I just find it so silly, man. I just find it so silly. Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole? Am I the arsehole? I fucked my brother's sister's dad. Am I the arsehole? My brother's sister's dad. I fucked my own dad. Fuck. Shit, I'm not sure how I feel about fucking my own dad. Okay. We'll talk about these afterwards. That's that. We did that. We won't talk about we'll talk about this briefly. Ubisoft sued after shutting down The Crew. Ubisoft is being sued by 2 gamers in California over its shutdown of open world racing game over The Crew in March. A class action lawsuit spurred by Polygon was filed on November 4th by Matthew Castle, who bought The Crew from GameStop in early 2020, and Alan Liu, who also bought it from GameStop in November 2018. Both plaintiffs were under the impression they were paying to own and possess the video game The Crew instead of paying for a limited license to use The Crew. This license over product argument will likely be the crux of Ubisoft's defense. W! Good! Sue the fuck out of them! Sue them! Fuck these fucking pieces of shits. Oh, digital ownership means you don't own it. What if you buy the physical fucking copy? What if you buy the physical copy? Oh, you still don't own it. Well, maybe you don't deserve to own your fucking company then, you dumb fucks. Maybe. But yeah, W. This is a good fucking thing. Hopefully they win. They deserve to win. It won't bring The Crew back, but good. I don't give a fuck about The Crew, but good. Sue the fuck out of them. That's a huge W in my opinion. Yeah, there was, by the way, a new amendment. Storefronts, including Steam, are now adding upfront warnings to customers that they're buying a license, not a game, ahead of a California law going into effect in 2025. The change to Steam came after California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a law forcing digital marketplaces to make it clear to customers that when they buy media, they only buy a license to that media. That's a very good thing. That's a really good thing. It still sucks that it happens, but it's a very good thing. Anyway, we'll talk about this after another time. Now, we're going to check out some of the Indiana Jones gameplay. And when I say we're going to check out, I mean we're basically going to skip through. Because I'm not that interested in this game all that much. I just want to know if the puzzles are going to be fun. That's funny as fuck. That's amazing. Whoever the fuck rotoscoped that, they did a great job. I wonder if this game is also gonna run at 30. And I also want fucking Avowed to look me in the eye and explain to me. I want Philip Spencer. I want Philip Spencer to look me in the eye and tell me that Avowed needs to be 30. You have Monster Hunter Wilds. Not a consistent 60, but it's aiming for 60. But Avowed can't. Last of Us Part 2 runs at 60. Death Stranding runs at 60. God of War Ragnarok runs at 60. I think your eyes work at 30 FPS news. That's so not true. It's Indiana. Is he about to fuck it? Indiana Jones, dull as fuck. Are you talking about in the movies? Or the game? I think in the movies he's pretty fun. In the game he's a little dull, I agree. I'm pretty sure the actor is Troy Baker. And Troy Baker's a very good actor. You know, he played Joel and stuff like that. He can pull off charisma, but I haven't liked anything I've seen so far. Alright, let's see some of this.
Alright, exit. There's gotta be an exit. The hatch! It's like quicksand.
Oh, there's a stupid fucking line in Veilguard. I'm sorry, I just need to say this. There's a stupid fucking line in Veilguard. A dragon is breathing fire, burning down, like, a place. And then Tash, the Dragon Slayer, the genius, by the way, goes, "Don't let the fire get on you. It's like oil, and it sticks on you. And it burns like hell." I was willing to let the fire get on me. But thanks, Tash, I didn't know it was like oil. And also, what a shitty fucking metaphor. What a shitty fucking metaphor. Who thought that was a good metaphor? Fire is like oil. Nah, let me just run into the fire. The fuck? Pissed me off. I paused the game, I'd stop for like 30 minutes. Once again, the game is not always like that, but it has some shitty fucking lines like that.
This is it.
They're not. Oh, that was cool. My one problem is, why does it go third person? I wish it just stuck first person there. Like, that would have just been, that would have looked cooler. It would have been a bit like Mirror's Edge.
Welcome to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm Pete Ward, audio director at Machine Games. Here to introduce you to this first-person action-adventure game that will take you on a global journey as the legendary archaeologist.
Thanks, pal.
Explore the forgotten marvels of the world with the tools you need to embark on a classic indie story. The fedora, the whip.
Yeah! Oh!
You'll experience
I didn't have a
what it feels
fedora
like to step
emote.
into the boots of the legend. Our story
So I
begins
picked the
here.
cowboy instead.
Professor Jones is awoken by a break-in.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here.
With a priceless relic stolen, the chase is on to uncover the mystery. Joining the chase is Gina, an Italian journalist with a
We'll
quest
skip
of
the
her
character
own.
stuff. I just
But
want
as
to get.
Indy digs deeper, he soon. Luckily, Indy circles mysteries.
What do we have here?
This race for answers will take you to ancient crypts, lost civilizations, and much more. The focus for this game is adventure.
This is the stuff I'm most interested in. These aspects of the game.
I found a key to a hidden chamber.
I'm
What
really
was this
worried.
built for?
I'm really worried that the entire game is just gonna be like, hey, what do you think about that button over there? That button sure looks suspicious.
Looks like a temple.
I'm
Maybe a
really
rite of
worried.
Passage for Khmer warriors.
I don't think it looks bad. I wouldn't say it looks bad. I think Avowed looks bad. I think this looks.
When you venture into the unknown, we want exploration to feel truly rewarding.
Let me see here.
Like graphically,
We
it's
carefully
good.
crafted
You know.
each environment to encourage players to uncover clues,
Left this here.
discover valuable objects,
There we go.
and reveal hidden secrets that can aid you in your adventure.
Yeah, same. I'm not a fan of the art.
Down you go! Another time, chum.
During your adventure,
Motherfucker, you just
Indy's
killed them.
versatile tools are at your disposal. It's up to you to find clever uses for each of them.
Cosa stato?
That includes Indy's camera. Snap photos to reveal historical insights and important clues. Or,
Okay.
if you feel the need, use it to receive puzzle hints.
Need to direct the light to the metal discs.
Okay, that's good. That's a nice way
The
of
journal
having
is
it.
your complete guide. It starts as a blank slate, but becomes a detailed archive of your journey with maps, photos, and letters.
Let's see a bit more.
Ensure you avoid those who have a sharp.
This game should have mirror's edge movement. Should be flying around the place, sliding.
There. The water's flowing now.
Indy's greatest tool,
That'd be
his
cool.
mind.
they
Just
would
like
never
Indy,
do it.
you'll use yours to navigate buried
Mirror's Edge
tombs
was a
and
great
activate
game, man.
forgotten puzzles, while avoiding deadly traps. Clues from the journal, traversal,
So the animation is like really weird.
and decryption are just a few of the things
looks
you'll
a little
need to
off.
figure out the solutions. Every puzzle is designed to fit seamlessly into the world. They range from smaller challenges, hiding forbidden secrets,
I don't know why. Like the hand looks almost like floaty. You know, it doesn't feel. It doesn't look like it's a heavy object.
to epic obstacles.
It could still be like fun. Jesus, he's my favorite. Okay, let's see combat.
Combine these brawling skills with your whip.
Oh, like man.
You'll
You
combine
know what I
these
mean?
brawling skills with your whip.
The way the animations have no transition, they just
And
naturally
anything within reach.
they just like snap.
For amazingly creative combat.
They just snap.
Cos'è questa roba?
To avoid sounding an alarm, you can carry incapacitated enemies into the shadows, out of sight from patrolling guards.
All right, come on. Where should I hand you?
Bro, first-person stealth is not fun. First-person stealth
As
is
you
so
complete
annoying.
missions, you'll earn adventure points to expand your skill set.
It's so hard to get like
There are dozens
an
of
idea
upgrades
of when
that let you
enemies are
customize
looking.
Indy's abilities to your playstyle. The ability Lucky Hat gives Indy an extra chance to come back from a fatal blow.
I was a little baffed by that.
The Bare Hands ability strengthens Indy, letting him take down enemies unarmed.
Felt like a leaf.
Resident Evil?
Open areas give you the freedom to find your own adventures.
Okay, it's got a bit of that openness to it.
Wow. What a view.
In these areas, let your curiosity take you off the main path and uncover...
Alright, we'll stop there. Nah. It's not selling me just yet. It's not selling me. I'll still give it a chance, but it's nothing about this has necessarily appealed to me. Yeah, it still looks like it's a work in progress, and it's only a fucking month away. Huh? I'm sorry, am I the only one who finds that ridiculous? We don't get to ask? Because you respect her privacy. Fuck her privacy! I wanna know! I do wanna know! I do wanna know. What's this? Shit, I'm not sure how I feel about fucking my own dad. I'm not sure how I feel about fucking my own dad. It's a crazy out of context fucking clip. Fuck. No, I wasn't expecting that. Damn it. Alright. By the way, do you have collages or do you want to do that another day? It's cool if not. We can move on to doing... No collage. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's do some Nerdle then. But yeah, I hope today has been fun. I wanted to just talk about some stuff. I thought it was a couple interesting topics. Yeah, but you're horrible at this. Are you trying to say I'm streaming too long or too short? Were you insulting me? 23 plus 45 equals 68. Well, how short did you want it to be? God damn! I'm a blast. I'm a jovial sunshine. Some may say. I always complain about how long your streams are. Make it, yeah, but then you get used to it and you're like, hey, can you make it an extra like 2 hours shorter? You know? And it's like, man, I can't, you know? At that point, what would I be? A whore. Let's go to minuses. I don't think it will be. 'Cause I'm a stupid whore now. And you're just my... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. 106 minus 7 is 99. Oh, minus 7. Wowza! Wowcha. Not divisione, but moltiplicazione. Moltiplicazione, James. Moltiplicazione. I know you love your divisione. I know you love your divisione. I'm forgetting names. I know you love your divisione, Carlos, but you fucking bitch, you forgot my name. I'm so sorry, Carlos. I hope you can forgive me. I can try to. That's all I can ask for, Carlos. I love you, James. You know, you are like my brother. I know what happened to your brother last time, Carlos, and I'm so sorry. It's okay, James. We don't need to talk about it. Do you think this joke has lasted for too long? Arguably so. You should probably move on, Carlos. I think so, James. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Should I change the car? 9? Oh! I like feeling good even though I didn't do anything. Minus 60 minus 10. 60. At least you're aware of how useless you are. I never said that. But I'm just gonna shut up because, you know, you already hurt my feelings, but thank you. Minus 1 equals 3. Okay, it's gonna be like... No. The answer would be 63. It's gonna be 80 minus 10. And then it's gonna be 83 minus. No. There's a 1 here. You're cheating. I don't cheat. I don't dance, I know you can, not a chance. No, if I can do this, then you can do that, but I don't dance. Oh, I don't dance, I know you can, not a chance. No, if I could do this, then you can do that, but I don't dance. Ooh! Pretending I did it. 23 plus 45 equals 68. Also, for times like this, I need a bit more upbeat music, okay? Now, don't fuck with me, gang. You really suck at this? That's so not true. I suck at everything. That implies that I don't suck at something. My comfort hat right now. I'll take it off because you're gonna go, Snooze, don't do anything for free. Fucking joker over here. 90. Oh! Now you're allowed to. Thank you for the lemon hat. 9 minus 1 equals 8. 5, 3, 2. Good shit. Okay. Playing all day. Single digit probably? $10. $70 or 10? Has to be 10, right? 10 minus 1 minus 8 is 1. Oh! I feel so slow today. 23 plus 45. 68. You are. Just for today, right? Plus an equal. Yeah, I've used all your... It's just such a... Man, it annoys me because the game has so many cool things about it. And then really fucks up some basic shit, you know what I mean? Wait, why isn't that correct? Oh, minus. Oh! Idiot. No. I thought it was a minus. Why with this? Why with this, Mateo? Would you like to explain yourself? I guess it gets results. I'm a stupid bitch. 40 plus 20. 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 Okay, let's go for this one. Party, 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 party. What's your party trick? Embrace the zeros. Fucking robot. 2 times 6 is 12. Damn it. Plus, probably another plus. Maybe a divide? What do you think? My party trick is to let them know that I know the Silk Song release date. When is it? Can you tell me? And a divisione. You think it's a divisione? How? I don't know. Oh, it will have to be something like me E. I don't fucking know. Can't leak it here, sorry. When can you leak it? I'm gonna guess the game will release April 2025. But like it'll be April 2025 AG. So after Generations. Hello Alexa. How you doing? Oh, 6 divided by 2 and then 9. Ah. Okay, it's got a times. Do you think it'll be 3-digit? It could be 3-digit. 26. We're good. We're about to be wrapping up soon, by the way, Lexa. Just letting you know. 182. Oh, beautiful. I felt like the fucking. You're slow as fuck indeed. Shut up. Plus. Okay, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be small number minus something. I hate doing reverse math. Get out of my face, please. 1 minus 8. That's minus 7. 12. That's 5. Oh! Minus 8 plus 12 equals... minus 8... 3 minus 8, 7. There we go. Got it. My brain started working! Okay. Equal here. Equal here. Plus 5. That's 3 plus 5 is 8. 5. 8 minus 7 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 minus 9. 5 plus 9. I was getting it, shut up. Something minus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 minus 5. 5 minus 5. Yeah. 11 minus 9 equals 2. Good shit. This is a fucking bop. It's gonna be like divide or times. That could be many things. Okay, it's gonna be minus here. 740. 749. 35. 749 minus 740. So, is that 9? Yeah. One times 8 equals that. Shit. Something. 9 divided by 9 or 1. 1 plus 9 minus 8. There we go. That was fun. That was fun. Didn't fucking break my brain that time. 10 times. Maths are fun. By the way, do you say maths or math? Which one is the correct one? I don't fucking know. Yeah. What's wrong with asking you? I'm the one supposed. I don't fucking know. There we go. It's 50 plus 11 plus 8 is 5. $50 minus 11 times 5 minus 1 plus 7. Good shit. Let's just combine random words and by the way, I don't know English. I just pieced like algebraic equations together to try and figure out what you're trying to imply. It's like a hieroglyphic in my head. I fuck with this song so bad. Oh, plus 4, my bad. I thought 60 times 4 minus 1. What's this from? I actually don't know. This is from Jet Set Radio Future, humming the bass line. It's a banger. Fuck with it. $540 plus 8 times 2. We got it. Well done. Hey, what the fuck? You got most of them. Let me get that. Let me get that one. Why can't I get that one? Why can't I get that one? Am I not part of this? I thought I was part of this. 5. Too high. Let me guess. 3, 4, 6 is what you want. 3, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. Guess. All too low. We know it's a 4-0. What do you think now? Thank you for the 3 7s. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Too high. 4, 1, 4. Do we go for the 4? Make sure that we know it. Oh. Works. Too high. We're kind of in a bad position. Beautiful, beautiful. W. I'm gonna be reading up about that game. I'm actually very interested about it. Especially the developers, you know, fucking Naughty Dog and BioWare working together, pretty fucking crack. 3, 4. Ooh. Again, too low. Three, 7, 3, 7, 3. Oh, too high. Too high. 4, 1. 4. 7. 4, 6. What did we say? Hey, we had the same mindset. Shit. Too high. 4, 0. What do we think? What do we think? 2, 8. You tap? Magic power? Magic power? Let's risk it. Okay. Okay, let's risk it. 4, 0, 3. 4, 0, 3. 7, 6. Ah, fuck. 1. Okay, I'll say 7. So if you get it wrong, you're to blame. One looks sus though. If you get it wrong, you're to blame. Okay? W! I got it right! Fuck you! Not a single fucking digit. I hate when that happens. Too low. 7? 7, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. No, not a single number. 8 or 9? What do we think? 8, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3. This isn't going well for us. Oh, wait, I read it wrong. You said 9 as well. That would have been so much worse. Eight, 9, 4, 8, 2. I trusted you. I trusted you. Don't think it worked out. But trust. Trust. You are the walking image of 5 people saying you did a good job and then 1 person says bad. Trust. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for that. 8, 7. 8. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? Too low? I feel dirty doing this. Good. I forgot what the numbers were, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, one sec. Let me just open up my thing. Okay, 8. We had 7 in the third one. 8, 4, 6, 9. Six. Oh. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, we know it's lower. 8, 8, 0. 1, 9. Okay. 8, 8. Okay, let me show. Let me see. Okay. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so we know it has to be below 5. Let's go 3. And then 3, 4, 5 is done. Let's go 2. Too high. So easy, so easy, so easy. King, pretend that we didn't sweat. Pretend we didn't fucking sweat. Oh, but I'm gonna wrap up stream. I will end the stream now. Mateo. Hey, kids. Thank you. Oh, no. Ow! You hit me in the head, motherfucker! I moved. I am a dodger. Whoa! 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 I can dodge all of your moves. Little do you know. Hey, kids! I heard some of you are pirating Disney Plus shows. Would you like to raise your hand if you do that? I promise. Nothing bad will happen to you. Don't worry. Come to Mickey. Oh, you did. Goofy, get him. Uh-huh. Hey, Mickey. I'm not sure I should. They're kids, you know. Do I say I give a fuck? Fucking get him, Goofy! Okay, Mickey. Calm it down. You get that motherfucker! Donald, you know what to do. I forgot how Donald sounds. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking of Daffy Duck. I don't know what Donald sounds like anymore. Alrighty. The power of the people. Look into your heart, Sora, and find that there is no darkness inside. Dance with me now, kiddos! And realize, if you pirate Disney Plus, bad things will happen to you. Ah! No, don't report me. Get this man arrested. I don't deserve it. Gosh, Goofy. I need to work on my Goofy impression. Go. Hey, Mickey. Goofy. I know what you were doing. You definitely do. I know it's bad. Leave me alone. Goofy, I saw what you were doing with Minnie. And I will not have it any longer. I am tired. Fight me, Mickey. Fight me, fucking Goofy. You goofy fuck. Yeah. Oh, hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. What do you mean now? I know what you were doing with Minnie. That's enough. One sunset pics, please send at least 52. Anything else, and I will fucking kill myself. But also, Mateo, thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the Exodus stuff. I hope you enjoyed the news breakdowns. We'll be getting into that a bit more every now and then. But yeah. See you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Guts, thank you so much for joining earlier. Thank you to Lexa as well. Thank you guys. Hope you have a great day, yeah? Peace out. Peace.